All right, it's 106 degrees in Phoenix, but that doesn't matter much to us or to the Cardinals because we're inside State Farm Stadium once again for Cardinals camp. A little bit of a different camp setting. Our sixth stop, we have 5 takeaways. Takeaway number 1, perception couldn't have been worse on Kyler Murray 2 years ago, and it's flipped on its head since. And the reason why is in the 18 months since Jonathan Gannon and Monty Ossenfort got here, he's been a model worker, and maybe even more importantly, he's been a model teammate. That's something that Gannon really challenged him on, and he's answered the bell, doing things in the off season like gathering teammates and flying them to Oklahoma City to go watch a Thunder Mavs playoff game, organizing the team's pre-camp, throwing workouts in Los Angeles. He's checked every box in that regard. And this year, he's not coming off of a torn ACL. Remember last year that cost him the off-season program, training camp, and half the regular season. So they're expecting big things from Kyler Murray. Takeaway number 2, there's a ton of turnover on the defensive side of the ball. That's put leadership at a premium. And along those lines, the team's been really pleasantly surprised by what it's gotten from some of its off-season additions. Guys like Bilal Nichols, Justin Jones, Kaiser White, Sean Murphy-Bunting, guys at every level of defense who've added to the leadership they were already getting from Budda Baker, Jalen Thompson, Kaiser White. All of that should help bring along young guys like Darius Robinson and Max Melton. Takeaway number 3, name to watch at receiver will be Michael Wilson. Last year, very promising rookie year coming out of Stanford. He's big, he's twitchy, he's smart. He already operates like a pro. So he's somebody they expect to be a very productive player for them. You add Greg Dortch there, a very natural slot receiver. You've got guys who could grow into nice complementary weapons around expected number 1 receiver Marvin Harrison, who's lived up to his billing. The comp I got from a couple of guys on Wilson was Adam Thielen, which is an interesting one to consider. Takeaway number 4, again, back to that leadership piece. James Conner has been massive for rookie Trey Benson, and they could create a nice 1-2 punch. A lot of people here giving Conner a lot of credit for the work he's done, given that Benson could wind up eating into his workload. And finally, takeaway number 5, if there is one position that's sort of a pivotal one for the Cardinals to figure out over the next month or so, it'd be the corner position. We mentioned Melton, he'll be in the mix. We mentioned Murphy-Bunting, he'll be in the mix. There are 3 second-year players that are really interesting names to watch. A couple of guys who are undrafted free agents last year, waiver claims Star Thomas and Devad Wilson, and then 6th-round pick Keitrell Clark. Those 3 guys have really amped up the competition with some of the guys in front of them. Should be an interesting month to follow from that perspective for Arizona.